Okay, wait. You ever just stare at a Pop-Tart and think, how the hell did this become breakfast?
Ranking every Pop-Tart flavor. Snickerdoodle.
Like, who decided sugar-stuffed pastry breaks were the move to start your day? And why do they taste like childhood and regret at the same time? Turns out, Pop-Tarts have a whole story. They didn't just show up randomly. They were part of this huge moment in food history when everything became about speed and convenience, and they totally changed the breakfast game. Like, they made other convenience food look complicated. So yeah, let's talk about it. Let's set the scene. It's early 1960s. Everyone's obsessed with modern living, microwaves, space races, TV dinners, and breakfast. Breakfast was still kind of old school. People were making bacon and eggs or pouring a bowl of cereal with milk. Not hard, but not exactly on the go either. Meanwhile, food companies were looking for ways to make breakfast faster, like rip it open and run out the door fast. And that's where Pop-Tarts come in. The real story, Pop-Tarts were low-key stolen. Not joking. Post, the cereal company, was working on this new invention called Country Squares, little toaster pastries that didn't even need refrigeration. But before they launched it, they got cocky and told the media. Kellogg's saw the idea and didn't even wait. They dropped their version called Pop-Tarts first. 4 flavors, unfrosted, and they sold out instantly, like within weeks. And Post took months to finally drop theirs. It was game over. Here's the thing, Pop-Tarts weren't the first convenience breakfast, but they were the first to nail the formula. Think about it. Cereal, you still need milk, a spoon, a bowl, and you can eat that on the bus. Frozen breakfast, you need a microwave, maybe a fork, and you have to wait. Bagels, you need cream cheese or whatever you want to stuff it with, a knife, and probably a plate. But Pop-Tarts, rip open the foil. No fridge, no plate, no toaster even. Just bite. It was like snack food disguised as breakfast, and everyone ate it up, literally.
We've all been eating Pop-Tarts incorrectly our whole lives, and I'm going to teach you how to make the best Pop-Tarts ever.
This is what people call raw inconvenience food. Stuff you can eat while you're walking, driving, running to class, whatever. It doesn't slow you down. It's designed to move with you. And Pop-Tarts are the blueprint, literally. You could toast them, sure, but you didn't have to. You didn't need to freeze them, cook them, prep them. That kind of convenience in the 60s, insane. And the packaging, individual silver sleeves, felt like futuristic. Pop-Tarts weren't just a hit because they were yummy. They were perfect for the industrial food era. Think about it. Food companies in the 60s and 70s were all about shelf life, production lines, and cost. They wanted food that could be mass-produced, shipped everywhere, and last forever. Pop-Tarts checked all the boxes. Cheap ingredients? Check. Super long shelf life? Check. Addictive flavors and branding? Double check. And as health started being marketed more, Pop-Tarts were like, now we're sweet and proud. It was like a flex. But yeah, we all obviously know that in terms of health, Pop-Tarts are definitely not the move. I think that's pretty obvious, and I believe that almost everyone already in Gen Z are adults because of when Gen Z starts and finishes in terms of years. So, as my beautiful generation, that it's almost entirely made up by adults, I think we're all sure that this is definitely not the move to be healthy, but still, it's yummy. Here's the thing though, as convenient as they were, Pop-Tarts have always been more dessert than breakfast. As I said, let's be honest, a frosted strawberry Pop-Tart that has like 16 grams of sugar in one, that's 32 if you eat both, which, let's be real, you do. That's more than a Snickers bar. But they were sold like they were just as normal as eggs or oatmeal. It's actually kind of wild how we just accepted that. Like, yeah, this frosting slab is definitely for kids at literally 7 a.m. Now, Pop-Tarts are a whole brand of their own. Crazy flavors, TikTok trends even. People are frying them, adding butter, ice cream. It's a dessert at this point. And honestly, I respect the chaos. But the truth is, they're a direct result of how the food industry shifted. It stopped being about nutrition and became about speed, shelf life, and selling a vibe. And Pop-Tarts, iconic, but also the result of everything kind of going off the rails. So yeah, Pop-Tarts walk so every other ultra-processed breakfast could run. And even though we all know they're like sugary cardboard with jelly in the middle, we still keep eating them because they're fast, nostalgic, and easy. And that's exactly what they were designed to be, convenient. Tell me if you want more of this type of videos, and don't forget to follow me on social media, share my music on Spotify, and this, yet again, was another episode of Mental Buffering.